Good morning. Welcome to the E3 Weekly Market Report. Exports have just come out. Let's take a look at those. Cotton had a net sales of 270,000. That's down 31% from the previous week and down 16% from the 4-week average. Turkey took 100,400 running bales. India took 77,500 running bales. Vietnam took 50,900 running bales. Let's look and see for new crop 2017-2018 net sales of 121,000 running bales. The exports of the actual shipments were very high at 447,300. The cotton market was up 7 before the report. Right now it's up 5, so no real reaction to that. Looking at soybeans, net sales of 482,000 metric tons. That's down 29% from the previous week and down 11% from the 4-week average. China took 370,900 metric tons. The Netherlands took 84,700 metric tons, and Indonesia took 66,500 metric tons. Soybeans were up 3/4 cent just before the report. Now they're up 1 penny and a quarter. We have corn, a large number at 1,138,100 metric tons. That's up 59% from the previous week and up 13% from the 4-week average. Increases were shown for Mexico, taking 280,500 metric tons. Colombia took 252,300 metric tons. Japan took 242,500 metric tons. Corn before the report was unchanged. Right now the corn market is still unchanged. Wheat, net sales of 568,400 metric tons. That's up 23% from the previous week and 48% from the 4-week average. Increases were reported for unknown destinations, taking 134,400 metric tons. Taiwan taking 98,200 metric tons. Algeria taking 92,300 metric tons. Wheat just before the report was up 1/2. Right now the wheat market is actually unchanged on the day. We'll check back on it in just a minute. Let's talk about the markets over the last few weeks, what we've seen happening. Cotton, May cotton has seen a 491-point drop over the last 4 weeks. The reason for that is we've seen speculative liquidation in the markets off of a concern that this current administration perhaps does not have the ability to right the ship and to grow the economy. And I think that nervousness caused some liquidation in the market. What now? Could possibly see more liquidation here as speculators come out of their positions. That's allowing the mills to buy or lock in their price, which is the best possible situation for them. I think we'll still see a retest of the old highs, and then we'll see what happens. Soybeans and corn. May soybeans over the last 2.5 months have dropped $1.49. May corn over the last 2.5 months have dropped 33 cents, but bottomed a week and a half ago in corn. The reasons: big crops in the U.S. followed by big crops in South America put pressure on the market. Also concerns over less chance of inflationary projections, the same thing we mentioned for cotton. What now? We've seen a 10-cent bounce in corn over the last week and a half. Look for possibly another 15 cents to the upside on a bounce. Soybeans, now May is at 944.5. Could see a bounce toward 980 to 990. Again, the key word there is bounce. It's unlikely it's going to be anything more than that, but the market's extremely oversold. Some of the lowest stochastic readings I've ever seen. So the market's due for some type of a correction, which just means a bounce in the market. Wheat, I've seen a 60-cent sell-off since mid-January. Reasons: a big crop, also moving in sympathy with corn and beans. What now? Look for a bounce toward 445 in May wheat. That is about another 15 cents higher than we are right now. One last look at these markets. Cotton was up 7 before the report. Now it's up 10 in May cotton. July cotton up 6. December cotton down 4. We have May soybeans right now up 1 penny. They were up 3/4 before the report. No real reaction. Also, November soybeans are up 1/2 at 954.5. Corn was unchanged before the report. Now corn is down 1/4 cent. December corn is down 1/4 cent at 3.89. We have wheat just before the report up a half. Now wheat is down a half at 4.29 1/4. We're looking at July wheat down 3/4 at 4.41 3/4. That's it. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us for the E3 Weekly Market Report.